Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Chris, the Camping Texan here. Where in the world is the GeoPro? This week we're set up at Monahans Sandhills State Park, and this is campsite number 9. Well, good morning, y'all. It's nice to have y'all out at the campsite with me. I sure did enjoy my trip over to Davis Mountain State Park. Had a great time hiking the trail down to Fort Davis and checking that out, and seeing Indian Lodge. That was really pretty, y'all. I really enjoyed looking at all the neat CCC structures they had there. And then going over to Balmora for the day and swimming in San Solomon Springs. That was pretty cool, y'all. Hey, but I'm here at Monahans Sandhills State Park for a couple of days. Y'all, as the story goes, for this park, Texas Parks and Wildlife acquired this park in 1957. And some of the theorists believe that part of the Rocky Mountains broke off and fell in the Pecos River. And so that's how the sand dunes were created down here. But however it happened, it's definitely a geological wonder. But y'all stick with me. We'll grab our sand disc and we'll go enjoy the sand dunes. Let's take a look at your campsite, y'all. So this is number 9. It's the last pull-through site before the road curves around to the other section of the camping loop. What I really like about this campsite, and one of the reasons why I chose it, is because it has 3 or 4 nice big tall sand dunes behind it. But I'll show you guys that in a moment. Your services, you guys get 20, 30, 50 amp electric and water. The services all work properly. They hook up nice, no issues with those. The wind can be very brutal here, y'all. Especially during midday. The gusts get pretty bad. I didn't even attempt to roll out my awning on the GeoPro. I didn't want it to get ripped off by the wind. So I set up, and I want to give a shout out to the Ozark Trail portable canopy here. It really takes a beating. The wind hasn't phased it. Once I figured out how to get it secure, it's been really nice shade for us. The sun, it will tend to bother you in this site. There's really no escaping it. So if you have a portable shelter, make sure you bring it with you. It'll at least provide some relief. But the wind is a constant throughout the day. You guys get a standing grill over there. There is a burn ban here, but you can use charcoal as well as propane or containerized fuel. Your picnic table, you get an upgraded shade shelter. The other ones look much older. This one has a nice base to it. So it's raised and the sand doesn't collect as much on this one. But this is why you want to stay in 9 right here. And we have just enjoyed, my children have enjoyed walking up these dunes and sliding down. We've just had a blast. And then I also want to mention, just over this dune right here is the day use area. So if you're interested, take a volleyball over there or a picnic lunch. In fact, you can see some of the shade shelters over there. You're that close, really close to everything in this park. So what I don't like about 9 is that it's not level front to back or side to side. So that's my biggest complaint with this campsite. But other than that, I would stay here again, and it's been a great campsite. As far as insects go, guys, I really haven't seen anything this weekend. No ants, anything that would bother you at the campsite. No mosquitoes. Every once in a while, you might see a bird like this one right here that's walking through the campsite. You might see a little lizard or something like that. But there's really been nothing to speak of. The wind is going to be probably your biggest enemy when you're here. Satellite TV has been wonderful. No obstructions. We've been able to get all of our lock into all of our satellites, get all of our channels. And then as far as cell service goes, I've got the cell booster pointed toward Monahans. That's the nearest AT&T cell tower. And we went from LTE when we got here to 5G with 2 bars. So very good cell service. We've been able to do everything we want to. Make phone calls, text messages, surf the internet, whatever. So you won't have any issues. And if you're T-Mobile or Verizon, there are several cell towers right here close by, so you guys are going to get good cell service when you're out here. If you guys need ice or gasoline, there's a Pilot truck stop just across the road from the park. You can go over there, and they have a Subway in there as well, so you can get lunch or supper or whatever. And then just about 5 miles down the road is Monahans. Monahans has everything that you need down there. In fact, I took the kids, we went to McDonald's and got supper. But they have Sonic and Pizza Hut and all kind of different fast food establishments down there. So they're a big enough town to have whatever that you're gonna need. They have a Lowe's grocery store and a Dollar General. So y'all go into town if you need more supplies. Another campsite that you might enjoy is 23. 23 has 20, 30, 50 amp electric and water. You actually get 2 picnic tables over here and a shade shelter, a standing barbecue pit, and you get a nice deep driveway. It's asphalt. It's not that level front to back. You might have to play with your setup a little bit, but one of the reasons I like this campsite is for privacy factor. There's no one next to you, and then you're not looking at anyone across from you. It's also close to the restroom facility as well as headquarters if you need that. Campsite 22 is really nice as well. I like it, and the reason why I like it is because the dune across from you provides shade from the morning sun. So your campsite's going to stay cooler in the morning. Now the pad site itself is not that deep, and it looks fairly level front to back and side to side. But you do get 20, 30, 50 amp electric and water. You get a standing grill as well as a picnic table and a shade shelter. In this campsite, you're going to have a lot more access to the dunes that are in the back here. So your children are going to love staying back here. You're going to love the shade. You guys might want to give 22 a try. But this is going to be for a smaller rig. Sites 17 and 18 have to be the most secluded sites here at Monahans Sandhills State Park. If it was me, I would rent both of these sites together so that you've got all this space to play. But they give you a couple of garbage cans out here. You've got standing grills, picnic tables. 18 has the new shade shelter over the picnic table, while 17 still has the old style. But if you rented both of these out, your children would have all the dunes back here accessible to you. The pad sites aren't that deep, but you can get something that's probably 35, 40 foot in here. But maybe you guys want to check this out next time you're out here. 20, 30, 50 amp electric and water. This is the equestrian camping area located at Monahans Sandhills State Park. This will be one of the first drives that you come to after you pass the Dunnigan Visitor Center. But really nice area, y'all. Yeah, they got a modern shade shelter here with a picnic table. This is kind of sitting in the sand here. There's no base to it like you find over in the main camping area, but you got a standing grill, a trash can, and there's a couple other picnic tables out here. A really nice parking area. You can park your truck and trailer. It's really pretty out here. They got pens for your horses, some posts to hitch them up to. There's your trails over there. You can take off on your horse and explore all the dunes. So the next time you're out at Monahans Sandhills State Park, you want to bring your horse out here, give their equestrian area a try. It's really nice, y'all. Oh, and I want to mention over here, almost forgot it, they do have a fresh water tap, a couple of fresh water taps over here as well. This is your dump station over at Monahans Sandhills State Park. It's nice and wide. You get your rig through here. They've got a few dumpsters to get rid of your trash. You can see in the background how close it is to the camping area. Over here, y'all, they only have a single sewer connection and one non-potable water spigot to do your black tank flush if needed. Now the hose is cut, so you'll need to provide your own hose, and there's no light out here, but plenty of room to take care of your needs. Located right next door, after you're done taking care of dumping your tanks, is the restroom, so you can pop in there and wash your hands. And then over here behind us, y'all, is headquarters, temporary headquarters, so we'll take a walk over there and check that out. This is the road leading from interstate. Right now, the Dunnigan Visitor Center is currently undergoing renovations, so they have the park staff located in a temporary headquarters building. So this is where you're going to come and get your permit. They also have your gift items like stickers and things like that. So you guys will just park your rig over here and go in there and take care of your needs. They also rent the discs that you need if you or your children would like to do some sliding in the sand. And then over here beside temporary headquarters is the section house pavilion. It is by permit only, but really nice facility they have here. If you have a group gathering, little bench out here in the front, and then to the side they've got a few more picnic tables and a grill back here if you wanted to have lunch or something like that. But let's go check out the day use area, y'all. So y'all, a little bit of history on the section houses. We find ourselves in a park again that is paying respect to the railroad industry in our state. When we were at Seminole Canyon, we found track beds that dated back to 1883. So Monahans Sandhills State Park also pays respect to the railroad industry with the section house that they have here. And as history goes, the Texas and Pacific Railroad Company would provide these section houses for their employees along their route. This is section house number 603, and it represents how many miles it is from Texarkana, Texas, which I also found interesting because I am from that area. So y'all got to come and check out the section house. And then also right behind temporary headquarters, I wanted to draw your attention. That little box right there on the side is where you return your sand discs when you're leaving. So y'all make sure y'all come up here and check all these interesting fun things out that they have here at the park. Y'all, they have an amazing day use area here at Monahans Sandhills State Park. When you get over here, check out this windmill. It's really, really cool. But they have several picnic shade shelters here, tables, garbage cans, standing grills. I can see why this is a popular area for locals to come and hang out. Plenty of sand dunes to bring your sand disc. Your kids are going to have a blast. Make sure you bring a shovel and a pail. They'll sit and play in the sand for hours. But what's really cool, what caught my attention over here was this outdoor shower that they have. A really nice concrete pad. So when you're done playing in the sand, you can come and wash all that off of you right here. Really cool area. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention is the volleyball court. Make sure you bring a volleyball out here. So it's very much like a beach atmosphere over here. After you pass the section house, the dump station, the restrooms, and the camping area, guys, make your way to the opposite end of the park and you'll find a day use area that's really secluded. So if you're looking for a little privacy, they have 6 shade shelters out here with standing grills and picnic tables. Plenty of dune space for your kids to walk up the hill and slide down. And then if you've never seen a pump jack up close and personal, y'all need to come back here and check this one out. Now it says automatic start, so you guys might be in for a treat when you're back here and this pump jack just starts pumping. So really cool, interesting, unique day use area. Y'all gotta come back here and check it out. Well, y'all, let's talk about some activities that you can enjoy while you're here at Monahans Sandhills State Park. Check with headquarters and see if they will comp you a sand disc. Okay, they did for me. I was only here for a couple of days, and normally it's about $2.50 for 2 hours. They comp me a sand disc for my entire stay. So you might want to ask about that. They're really nice folks here. Don't be afraid to ask them. If you don't want to try your luck at sliding down the sand dunes, you can get a really good cardio workout just climbing these dunes. It's really difficult to get up some of these hills. There's no marked trails here, so you kind of can wander at your own peril, I guess. Just make sure you don't go out too far. You know kind of where you're at around here. It's easy to get lost. Bring your horse out here. They have a great equestrian camping area. You and your horse would have a great time walking around 3,000 acres of sand dunes. I enjoyed having my bicycle with me, just riding around the camping loop on my bicycle. I thought that was fun as well. Check out the day use area, and then go up to headquarters. They have some pretty cool informative panels. Unfortunately, the visitor center is being remodeled right now, so you can't do that. And then just hanging out at your campsite. Some of the prettiest sunsets here. So those are just a few of the things that I did when I was here. So y'all maybe add that to your list and enjoy yourself when you're here. It's a lot of fun. It's a great park. Well, I had an amazing visit here at Monahans Sandhills State Park, y'all. It's been fun playing in the sand dunes. But it's time for me to hit the trail. I'm headed up to Caprock Canyon State Park in Quittacay, Texas for a couple of days. So y'all come and join me for that one. Hey, if you enjoyed the content of this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when our videos post every Saturday at 6 p.m. To all my current subscribers, guys, you rock so much. I appreciate your support. To all my future subscribers, guys, what are you waiting for? Get on board. I see a lot of campgrounds. Drop me a note in comments if there's a campground that you'd like to see. And remember, I'll see you at the campsite.